It's May 8th, 2020, and we are at week 549 of our state shelter-in-place program as a way to protect ourselves from the COVID-19 pandemic. Many of the races have been canceled for the spring season and summer season, but overall, running is not canceled. I signed up for a virtual 19K in honor of COVID, with part of the registration fees going back to local relief charities. Look, I'm American. I don't deal with the metric system, so how long is 19K? So we'll go over to our expert. Alexa, how long is 19 kilometers in miles?
19 kilometers is 11.81 miles.
There you have it, folks. 11.81 miles. Not quite 13.1 miles like a half marathon, but you know what that means. Automatic PIER at the 19 kilometers or 11.81 mile mark. Even though it's a virtual race, it's still important to fuel like I would for a normal race. I gotta take care of my own fueling needs on this virtual run because I'm pretty much on my own, so I'm bringing my own water and I'm bringing my own gels. In the past few weeks, I've also started incorporating low heart rate training into my regimen, so we're gonna try to keep my heart rate low for this race. And most importantly, I have my running scarf because I don't want to be spewing all these droplets and aerosol as I'm running. And we're off. It's time to start the 2019 over COVID-19 virtual 19K. The nice thing about running a virtual race is I get to automatically qualify for the top seated corral, which means nobody ahead of me. I don't have to weave in and out of traffic. And when you look at that, today's the perfect day for racing. It's overcasted. Oh, don't get too excited. Today's race will not be at the beach because the beaches are still closed here in California. Instead, this 19K will be run in the alleyways. Yep, this is the PLAZA area. There's the beach, empty because we're practicing social distancing and everything's closed. And this hotel, also closed. So I just finished the first mile. Kind of ran it a little hard there with a heart rate of 150. I really want to keep it around 148. A little dirt path. Just gotta be careful with these puddles. That's what I like to see. Open roads. It's easier to practice social distancing when the roads are open like this, especially early in the morning. Wow, that house ahead, it looks like they're celebrating somebody's graduation. Took a little break from the alley and now running along the streets for just maybe about half a mile. So my last mile, which is the second mile, heart rate was up to 157, so way over. It's kind of hard to run today because the sun's starting to peek out and it's actually quite humid right now. Doesn't help that I'm running with a mask on either. The Strand is closed still. Beaches, yeah, it's empty. But we gotta do our part to socially distance and get this pandemic under control. Running with a mask definitely makes this run a lot harder than my usual races. Maybe it'll pay off with a greater VO2 max at the end. Slower traffic, keep right. Yep, today I am running slower than I usually do, so staying to the right. I stretch a pathway where there's nobody, so I can take a little break from my mask. A little breather by the ocean, but still within the legal boundaries. So I'm just gonna stay behind the sign, but look, there's the ocean over there. There's the empty Strand. Uh-oh, looks like run out of real estate here. Can't go any further. Normally I can, but the bike path down there is also closed. So I guess we're gonna have to double back here. Okay, so we're at the 4.5 mile mark, which means I probably should take an energy gel, and I'm gonna take this one that's cola flavored, but it's not Diet Coke, regular cola. Doesn't really taste like cola. And after you take an energy gel, it's really important that you follow with it with water. Gotta get all that sugar and carbs down somehow. Okay, walk break slash refreshment break over. Time to get back to running. Well, it would have been nice to run on the Strand and get beach views for this virtual race. Running in the alleys has its benefits. You can check out these really cool homes. I mean, check out this home. It looks something really modern. Look at this balcony. It looks like it's from 2120 and not 2020. All right, it's 5.9 miles. We're at the halfway point of this virtual race. I like to pretend that this home is an Italian villa. So fancy. And look at that. We're here. I've been in this walkway, and then there's the pier over there. I gotta remind myself, it's okay to take it easy, run this slower than my usual race pace, because this is a virtual race. The whole point is to get us out the door, get some exercise, but you don't want to tax your body or your immune system. Ruh-roh. Guess I gotta take an alternative path back because this road is closed. All right, not going in that direction, so we'll turn here. And I'll just walk this. I'm not gonna even bother trying to run up this incline. Okay, so moving this race up to the streets here. We're out of the alley, but we'll get back to the alley once we're past the construction zone. Oh look, it's a porta potty, but it's not a race porta potty. It's for the construction workers, so can't use it. Not quite a race poster, but still puts a smile on my face. And we're back in the alley, going down, and we'll be back in the main alley now. Well, this is very inspirational. We get to the steepest part of the course, this really steep hill. But we're not gonna go up the hill. We're just gonna keep going straight. And here we are at the tube station. Just kidding. It's just our local bar that looks like the tube station in the UK. And now it's mile 8, which means I probably should take an energy gel right now. So I got my second gel, my favorite flavor, salty watermelon. Also, at the 8 mile mark, there's a trash can. So I can dispose of my gel after I'm done. Good. Now going to the trash can. It's so surreal to see our main downtown area so empty. It's usually not like this, but these are different times. And we're hitting another dead end here at mile 9. Still have a little under 3 miles to go, but I don't want to run the rest of it in the alleys. I have another idea. I want to take a different path to finish off this race. I hate inclines, especially when they're later in the race, but we gotta go a little incline here to get to the final path. That's right, we're gonna finish the last little under 3 miles, a little under 5 kilometers here on the green belt. All right, I'm hydrated. Let's go. Last stretch of the race here. The 10-mile mark, 1.8 miles to go. It's not very much, but it seems kind of hard right now. I'm starting to cramp up a little bit in my calves here. I guess it's because of the heat and running with a higher heart rate than my training goal. Alright, we got 1 more mile left to go. Just 1 more. And you know that last mile is always the toughest mile. Even though it's the last mile of a 19K, it still feels pretty tough. Like the last mile of a full marathon, which is 26.2 miles or 42 kilometers. All right, we did it. 11.8 miles or 19 kilometers. We're done. And this is the finish of the over COVID-19 virtual race. I don't see anybody for a while, so I'll pull my mask down. So I finished the 19K in about 2 hours and 20 minutes, which is slower than my usual race pace, but it's okay. A virtual race is what you make of it. For some people, they're gonna go all out because it's a time trial. For other people, it's a little motivation to get out and to continue training and running. It was a rough morning. I mean, having to run a race by yourself, no crowds, you have to bring your own refreshments. Even my heart rate was a little up. I was averaging 155 when I should have been 148. But in the end, I'm pretty happy with my performance to be able to get out, put on my racing gear in the middle of a pandemic. Now, I'm gonna head on home, take a shower, veg on the couch, maybe catch up on some episodes of Tiger King.